Look, you're young, you're starting to make money. But what's gonna happen is that now that you're starting to make money, you're gonna start spending it on stupid things. New sneakers, new designer clothing. You're probably gonna go try to finance a car. The problem is that you're wasting your money right now. This is the time you should be making smart purchases that are gonna benefit you, help you out instead of actually hurting you and costing you money. Today, boys, I'm gonna show you the 6 best purchases every young guy should make. Let's hop into it. Number 1, and the most important one on the entire list, is your health. Invest in gym equipment. Invest in going to the gym. Invest in healthy food for yourself. See, your health is more important than anything else on this list because without it, it doesn't matter how much money you make. It doesn't matter how good you look. It doesn't matter how many girls you get. If you're not healthy, if you're morbidly obese, if you can't even walk without being out of breath, this will just deteriorate your quality of life. I want you to enjoy your life and look good doing so. So to do that, the first thing you need to invest in is your health. Number 2, buy the companies you use most. I talk about this all the time. Don't just eat the supply, be the supplier. See, instead of buying an iPhone every single year for the last 15 iPhones, you could have been investing $1,000 every year into Apple. Be the supplier. Do you know what $15,000 investment in Apple over the last 15 years would have looked like? You'd be sitting on over $100,000 right now. Where's your iPhone 1? The same thing happens with your Nikes. How many Nikes do you have in your closet? 20, 30, 50? At $100, that's a $5,000 investment into Nike you could have done. See, the mentality is that instead of buying the product, you need to supply the product. You need to become an owner, which is why I love investing myself. And this is why I love using Webull. See, Webull is the platform that I personally use to invest. Again, this is not sponsored. However, because I use Webull personally, if you guys check out Webull down below, you can have the same offer that I did, is that when you sign up, you're gonna get 2 free stocks, completely free. As soon as you sign up and make a $100 deposit, you're gonna get 2 free stocks into your account that can range anywhere from I think it's like $30 to $1,000. The cool part is that, again, that's just free money just to start investing, and you can use that to easily purchase stocks. So this is what I use to build my portfolio out, to buy companies that I personally use, your Apples, your Teslas. These are companies that I've actually purchased in, that I believe in, that I like the product. Therefore, I wanted to become a supplier. I wanted to be part owner into that company. Making that investment today, I'm telling you, you make that investment in solid companies like your Facebooks, Googles, stuff that you actually use, and let it sit for 5 to 10 years, you're gonna actually have money at the end of the road versus wasting it today and not even knowing where your money went. So if you guys wanna check out Webull and get that 2 free stocks so you can start trying it out, dabbling with investing, you guys can click that link down below. Number 3, buy a home that your buddies pay off. Let me explain. See, when you're young, this is when you might want to start thinking about, all right, now I want a home. I want an actual asset, right? I don't want to just buy stocks. That's all good and all. Why don't you just buy a home and turn it into an investment property? Especially if you don't have a family, this is the time to do so. You could buy, let's say, a 3-bedroom home. Let's say it costs you 150 grand. Let's say the monthly payment's $800 a month. What ends up happening is the extra 2 bedrooms, you can rent them out to your buddies. $400 a pop just to live there. Now they're paying your mortgage, you're living rent-free, and the value of your property is appreciating. It's literally a win-win-win scenario, and if they leave, you can add new roommates in there. And then after 10 years, they've paid a huge chunk of your equity. The value of the property has gone up. If you want to sell, you'll probably be sitting on a pot of gold rather than an old, beat-up, 10-year-old BMW that you wanted to buy just to flex on your friends. Number 4, invest in your skills. See, I want you to forget about girls. I want you to forget about partying. I want you to forget about everything else. Your goal right now, that you're young, that you're hungry, that you're full of energy, should be your career, your ambitions, where you want to be in life. Whatever you want to be great in, that's where all your time and money and energy should be invested into. Look at it this way. The average millionaire is between 40 and 60 years old. You're probably, 18, 20 watching this right now. Imagine you started right now building that. you could get to that number at a much earlier pace. Number 5, I want you to pay off your debt, especially your high interest debt, like your credit card debt, which is the one that most young guys have on top of your student loans and stuff like that. See, your credit card debt is crippling. It acts like a suction where it literally takes away all your money and you're paying the bare minimum at a 20% interest, which is ridiculous. It's literally highway robbery. Paying off your debt is the smartest thing you can do. And if you can't pay the whole thing off, try restructuring your debt, which means if, let's say you have $10,000 in credit card debt, find a small loan that's at a much lower interest rate to pay off that. That way you can pay off the loan and not be robbed every time you make that monthly payment. And finally, number 6, I want you to invest in your sleep. This is very similar to your health, where it's that one thing that so many guys overlook and think it's not that big of a deal, but your sleep is important for every aspect of your life. It's important for your confidence. It's important for your energy. It's important for your problem solving, your creativity. It's important for how you look and how you perform, but it's the one thing that everybody overlooks. See, I invested in a mattress very early on because I knew the value of my sleep. I sleep about 6, maybe 7 hours on a good day every night. I ensure that those 6 hours are quality hours where there's minimal interruptions, and your mattress does just that. See, investing in your sleep is probably the best investment you can do right after your health to ensure that everything else that comes about, you actually get to enjoy, that you look your best enjoying the fruits of your labor. Investing in your sleep is one of those things that you need to do now. And that's basically it for this week's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to drop us a like down below, boys. Also, don't forget that Webull's giving away 2 free stocks. If you guys want to check it out, that'll be linked down below as well. That's it from me today. See you next time.